Hey, tada! Whether you did pure maths or maths lit, managing finances can always get the worst out of you, especially the Goloto. I really think there's a huge disconnect between what we do in our lives and what we studied at school. In this video, I'm going to share with you why a budget car can save you from financial suicide. Welcome to CarWise, a channel to help you choose your car wisely. Whether you choose a Renault Kwid or a Range Rover Sports, I can't tell you what to do with your money. But I hope you don't complain about the cooking oil price if you cough more than half of your earnings on a car. Do what you will. Don't take this review gadilangs bafethu. If you're already seeing flames financially, you can always downgrade to a much more affordable car. Maybe not a Kwid, but this video is about the Renault Kwid, a perfect budget car in my books. The Renault Kwid will always have a special place in our motoring industry as the car that brought the SUV body style to the entry-level buyer. Its good looks have marked Renault's entry into the competitive A segment in South Africa's car market. And believe you me, Kwid is another SUV nyana. The Renault Kwid is one of the most affordable ways of getting into a new car. But back in 2016, especially during the time of its release, this car was criticized for its lack of sufficient safety systems, but I think it was expected. Let's just accept that at this price point, this vehicle will have a few shortcomings and concessions. Let's start with the front view of this car. The new Kwid becomes more modern and assertive. The front fascia exudes a sense of aggression which is nowhere to be found amongst its competition. Look at the Hyundai Atos or the Suzuki Celerio. They are just innocent and cute, but Kwid in a low aggressive nyana, so that SUV tip I mentioned in the beginning. The SUV styled headlamps and a silver streak LED daytime running lights create a striking impression. And the new grille and a low set of headlights to illuminate better at night are just cherry on top on the front end. The side profile is interesting. Renault has upped up the wheel size from 13 inches. Now this baby sits on some side 14s with slightly bigger tires, giving this kid a bigger stance than the outgoing model and other competitors. The wheel arch is fitted with a black leading that keeps up with the aggressive SUV style. Side turning signal placed on the same leading, obviously on the front wheels. The top of the range model comes with colored wing mirrors and some integrated roof spoiler and a few cool touches, but those come at a price. And Tina Sikolab, because we are here talking on a very tight budget. It has to remain cheap, or let me just say affordable just to sound nicer, but you know the truth. The rear end of this car is a bit plain and boring. Identity is important, so the Renault badge is placed right at the center of the boot. The tail lights have a nice nyana strip of LED guide lights. You can somargo an Apple sticker net for control. Character nyana fella. Renault was generous enough to treat us with some parking sensors for the rear end. The boot space is only 279 liters, but the seats can fold to make way for more room. It's just okay in J. The interior of this car is simple and basic. All the touch surfaces are scratchy plastics and you can only find very few luxury trimmings. There's at least generous headroom and adequate legroom for front seat, but the rear legroom is bad. Really bad. I don't want to lie to you, Bafethu Makas Makur. The Kwid is the first car in its segment to bring in a full digital dashboard, but I find it a bit tricky. It's like Ujala Need for Speed, but you get used to it and it's really informative. Its comprehensive display with multiple trip meters, revolutions per minute, gauge, gear position indicator and real-time consumption is really helpful. The front doors have more pockets that can hold up to 1 liter bottles, and the glove box loaner seems really spacious for a car that's so small. The rear passengers don't have any storage on the doors or the center armrest. There are no cup holders at all. Next, air conditioner comes standard, and at least we have front power windows while the rear windows are manual. The radio has aux, USB and Bluetooth connectivity with just 2 speakers fitted in the dashboard. You know what sounding you now FM. It's not loud at all. The seats are okay, and I just leave it at that. Okay, it's a budget car anyway. We don't expect so much from it. This car comes with 1 liter 3-cylinder naturally aspirated engine mated with 5-speed manual gearbox. It produces 50 kilowatts of power and 91 Newton meters of torque with a top speed of 152 kilometers per hour. But it has some WWE vibes on high speeds, so I suggest you don't try this at home, just keep it low. Renault claims 4.1 liters for 100 km on fuel consumption and the fuel tank capacity is only 28 liters. More sepela mahala. The Kwid might look like a mini SUV, but it's still a small car with a small footprint. This small footprint makes it a breeze to drive it mokasi. It's far from being a chic magnet, mara msade not mkumana. Let's just hope it laba one net, but as pume lab. Let's get to probably the most important part of this video. Cost of ownership. Money. Zaga bafethu. Let's assume you finance this entry-level Kwid and it goes for 179k. For 5 years with no deposit and balloon payment at the current prime rate of 9.75%. Your monthly installment will be around 3.4k and then you add 700 nyana for insurance and your monthly cost goes to 4.1k. Then you hoist some 800 nyana for gasol and you are still under the 5k mark. So your entry-level CS1 teacher salary can live comfortably with this car. No disrespect to the teachers bafethu and no pun intended. Kinofa mochala fela. With Renault, you get a 5 years or 150,000 kilometers mechanical warranty with 15,000 kilometer service intervals. Let's be honest, are you not sorted? Comment down below. My verdict is simple. Kwid is not a perfect car, but it's a good first car. It's compact and it's easy to drive. The power output is also less intimidating for drivers with less experience. It's suitable for young and old alike. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more car-wise content to help you choose your car wisely. Sharp.